I love dubstep. All I think is skank the
Dubstep's kind of like a culture. It's a music with a culture, so it's got people, the people that listen to it, the people you can relate to. So like when you go to like an Outlook festival or something, you're like in a sort of community. So like, as opposed to music, it also brings with it a group of people that you can connect with when you go to a rave. As opposed to other kind of genres which are kind of money orientated, it's kind of a supporting from the people below.
Yeah, just heavy bass, but like kind of like distorted bass. With a lot of electronic sounds in there.
In the early 2000s, in the depths of Croydon, South London, a new wave of electronic dance music was in the works. In 2001, these dark strains of garage music began being showcased at the Forward Night at London's Plastic People nightclub.
Forward also ran a radio show on East London's pirate station Rinse FM. In 2002, a term was eventually coined for the sound. The genre of dubstep was born.
Dubstep, when it first came around, was fundamentally very different to what it is now. Nowadays it's a lot more kind of colourful in a way. Like, dubstep used to be a lot less vocal than it is now. That was one of the main themes, and it was a lot darker. And the clubs were literally a lot smaller and a lot darker as well.
Get darker TV, things like this.
If you look at Casper, yeah, back in the day when he was making shit with Roscoe, when Roscoe didn't fuck off the US, now they're making like a 5-minute sort of like house track. It's like, it's all changed.
I heard this dubstep thing, and it sounded like grime, but it weren't grime, and it kind of, I don't know, just worked. 140.
Electro-y, sort of. That's the new like underground.
That's just completely normal, really. It's the same with any kind of musical genre. It's going to go through this kind of fashionable period.
It's not the same as back in the day. It's commercialised. It's different.
In the summer of 2005, building on the success of Scream's first dubstep anthem, Midnight Request Line, the hype around the club night and support from online forums, blogs and other media, the scene soon gained prominence. Dubstep music began to get the recognition it deserved and was rising up from the underground.
2009 saw dubstep gaining worldwide success with certain tracks on new albums by Britney Spears and Rihanna having a noticeable dubstep sound. Dubstep even crossed over to the hip-hop scene, with artists such as Snoop Dogg, Kanye West and Jay-Z collaborating with UK dubstep producers. Dubstep was becoming a household name even on the other side of the Atlantic.
Soon after, an exaggerated, more aggressive spin on the original sounds of dubstep rapidly swept across America, fronted by its most influential producer, Skrillex. Dubstep artists were now headlining massive outdoor events and festivals, and not just small underground clubs. However, it was not the success this round of dubstep had gained that sparked controversy from UK dubstep fans. It was the fact that the sound had stripped away the roots and origins of the genre.
Skrillex, I don't know, it don't really work because
You can't
there's
add
no
to it.
melody, there's no, it's just like, it just don't work. It's brass.
I think it's good because he's brought dubstep to the American audience, which is such a massive, commercial presence that it's actually pumping more money into the scene, and you'll see that a lot of dubstep DJs are actually earning a lot more money because of it now.
Made it popular in America, spreading our electronic culture to other places.
He's added his own twist to the music, he's made it almost bigger and he's emphasised some parts of it, which some people would say is kind of a bit cheesy. But it was inevitable that someone would fill that gap in the market anyway.
Dance music now, that's what dubstep is, isn't it? It's all dance,
Yeah.
It's like dubstep used to be its own thing. Like, people would say, oh, it's got influence from jungle, it's got influence from that. But now, like, you say to anyone on the street, oh, what's dubstep? They're not going to be like, oh, Code 9, Mala. They'll be like, oh, yeah, fucking Skrillex, yeah, bass cannon.
Grammy goes to Skrillex.
In the end of 2011, Skrillex was the first person from electronic music to be nominated for a Grammy in a few categories, including Best New Artist. And at the 2012 Grammy ceremony, Skrillex walked away with 3 of the 4 prestigious Grammys that he was nominated for.
This is really crazy for me, man. Just a year and a half ago, I was making that song in my bedroom. There's labels out there that have been doing what we've been doing for a long time, like Dub Police and Never Say Die, and the list goes on. All the Croydon dub guys, you know, that started this all in 2003. It's crazy.
I think we're already seeing the future in that it's become massively commercial in the last year, and over the next year it will become even more so.
I say give dubstep 3 years, it's dead.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, it's gonna die. You know what's gonna come back? Jungle. Watch this space.